and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited to get in today's video because today we're doing a pick a card on what's going down in love for you guys for the upcoming week. So before I get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Also, I am on Patreon. Check me out on there in the description below. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. You can pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the pink stone, group 2 with the purplish gold stone, group 3 with the white stone, group 4 with the yellow stone. So pause the video if you need to, but take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, follow your intuition, and pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the pink stone, let's get right into it. What's going on in terms of love for you this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is express your love. At the bottom of this card, it says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So there's something that you're being called to do this week or something that you've been wanting to do. And the universe is like, go ahead and do it. It's a good time. Ooh, we have heart-to-heart conversations that just came out. Okay. I get it. Okay, so we have heart-to-heart conversations and deception. So I feel like there's been too much distortion. Honestly, tapping into this energy, it feels like things have been off for a while. And that could be within yourself, you needing to have a heart-to-heart conversation, like head-to-heart conversation rather, with yourself to really get on track as far as, okay, what are we doing here? Maybe things got out of hand, or maybe you've been in a funk for a while and it's time to talk to yourself like, okay, what are we doing here, or what are we feeding into that's causing us to feel this way? Because there's also this energy of deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship is what it says at the bottom of the card, but the energy is more like this deception has been like the black cloud kind of over you for a while, and we need to clear that air, either with a person or even, you know, or with ourselves. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other is what it says at the bottom of heart-to-heart conversations. So let's see if anything else wants to come out. Ooh. Okay. We have give your relationship a chance, wedding. And then we have attraction and what was the last one? Stay optimistic about your love life. So the universe is saying, I know things are a bit dull right now. They are honestly for everyone, but your love life has some potential here. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership is what it says at the bottom of that card. So if a heart-to-heart conversation, group 1 is something that you know, has been laying on your spirit, you feel like it's something that needs to happen, go ahead and, you know, allow that conversation to happen because it'll be a good thing for you. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. So honestly, I feel like once we kind of get through these blockages, barriers, boundaries, whatever way you want to label this, once we get through this energy, there's definitely going to be some progress for you guys. And like I was saying before, if this is something between your head and your heart, that marriage is going to be you coming together in alignment. Once you are aligned and within, you know, have harmony within yourself, you're going to be a literal magnet to attract what you then want to come towards you. But you got to get in that alignment first. Something I would recommend, of course, is always writing it down. Journaling. It doesn't have to be a petition. It doesn't have to be, you know, something too technical. Just honestly write down how you feel, what you want, and, you know, really explore your shadow side and, you know, kind of talk through with yourself what ways you've kind of gotten in your own way through this process as well. But yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I'm going to pull some tarot and see what you guys are attracting to you now. That's so interesting. As I'm shuffling these cards, those two literally got kicked towards the front as I was about to put them back in. Got the 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Yeah, definitely an energy of clearing the air and, you know, yeah, getting in alignment is really what I'm feeling for you guys. Ooh, Santa Muerte in reverse, okay? Wow. Yeah, it's like, for a lot of you guys, group one, I feel you really wanting like an older energy that isn't in alignment with the new person you've discovered yourself to be this year. Like this year has, you know, caused all of us to have these ascensions and, you know, downloads and things like that. And we've really essentially, a lot of us are like totally different than we were this time last year. And I feel like a lot of you guys are having a struggle either in the transition period, waiting for your new beginning to start with the new people that you want to attract with you, or you're still hanging on to someone who's a part of an old timeline, as for some of you, like as you're waiting for your new person to come through. But it's not going to work that way. You do have to completely let go of that timeline. I'm seeing group one struggling to let go of the old timeline, the old version of yourselves. Ooh, and the universe is really knocking at your door with the gifts here, but you do have to fully surrender and trust. I know it's like one of the hardest things. I'm definitely struggling personally with surrender at this time. Any other cards for group one? Okay. So yeah. 5 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So there's definitely some distortions, definitely some self-limiting behavior here. Definitely a struggle between the old and the new for sure. Santa Muerte in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Judgment in reverse. Look at this, you guys. Wow, this is powerful. 8 of Cups in reverse and Judgment in reverse. You guys, the Judgment card in the tarot deck is number 20, and 20 is definitely, you know, that 4 times 5 energy, that change time structure. And you guys have changed so much this year, 2020. Get me? It's like a whole thing for you guys. Like, it's so deep. 8 of Cups is, you know, a card of walking away, but this card is in reverse, letting me know that you guys are resisting that change, which is why Judgment, card number 20, is in reverse. And 8 of Cups is also in reverse. So you guys are, I really feel like you're struggling this week. And this is like, you know, one of the last few weeks that we have in this year. So I don't know, I feel like this moment is really kind of setting you up for something in the future, and your future does depend on this week. So no pressure, but pressure, you know, not just this week. This is energy that's been here for a while, and this energy will continue to be here for the first couple of weeks. But honestly, I feel like the people who don't get with the program, okay, yes, I don't know. I don't know, okay, I'm not even going to get into all of that. The Hermit in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and the 4 of Swords in reverse. Honestly, I feel like you guys have all the tools with that Queen of Swords card. You have all the tools and the intellect to get through this period, to get completely commit to this new timeline. You have all the tools to do so, but Hermit in reverse, you guys may be avoiding going within a little bit. And the 4 of Swords in reverse, more of that energy of, you know, kind of, you know, if you look at the card, I'm just going to flip it up right so you can look at the card. He's putting those nails in the coffin. So that is complete, you know, closing of certain cycles. And, you know, after you put the nails in the coffin, you walk away from it, it's done, you know. And you guys are avoiding that, just like that ending part. Santa Muerte in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles. Like I said, the universe is really knocking at your door, group one, to give you a blessing. I'm like, where can we even... Let's pull from the spirit animals to get some advice for you guys. Honestly, I think, you know, the biggest thing for you is just going to be committing to the new timeline and the new version of your life the universe has been trying to put you in. And honestly, it could just be a matter of your vibration. You will feel and know exactly what I'm talking about and how it applies to you. And if you don't, just start journaling and just keep journaling until you figure it out. Like, you shouldn't need direction to that extent where you don't even know where to start. Like, you got to look at your life and say, this timeline that may not be serving me, or a timeline that served me at an earlier point in my life before my ascension. Deer spirit, swan spirit, peacock spirit, to try to get some advice, okay, for this deep layered spread. Honestly, this spread could be like 20 minutes. Let it shine is what it says at the bottom of the peacock spirit. So that's definitely an energy of not just loving yourself, but embracing yourself and exactly who it is that you are. And by embracing yourself and, let's just say, loving yourself, you will not allow people, situations, energies, bad habits to fester in your life that aren't of, you know, not in alignment with you. That is definitely a form of self-love. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Yeah, a lot of you guys really just need to journal things out so you can make the separation. And then deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. It's not about bullying yourself, being mean to yourself. You know, it's not about not cutting yourself any slack, being, you know, emotionally present with yourself to the point where you're not just ignoring how you feel and one day you wake up, it's, you know, your life's even more of a mess. Definitely bring that gentle touch to yourself in this process. But I will say, you know, it feels like you guys, I get an energy of time running out, and I don't like to say things that way because it sounds like kind of disturbing, you know what I'm saying? Like, time's running out, what's going to happen? Nothing dramatic, but it is going to have, you know, these kind of impacts on the rest of your life. So if you don't get on this timeline, you may not get all the abundance that's on this timeline. So you do have to, you know, completely surrender to it. That's your message, okay? DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Also, I'm on Patreon. You can check that out in the description below. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, pick a cards, all sorts of stuff on there. And like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, group 2 with the purplish gold stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is children. At the bottom of this card, it says your love life is being affected by children. So maybe, you know, some of you guys out there are pregnant and you're, you know, realizing it this week, like, you know, maybe getting a positive test result back, or your kids, you know, virtual learning is getting on you. Let's not even get into that, honey. Virtual learning is hard. It's hard. I have so much more respect for teachers after this year because, that virtual learning is like not okay. It's not right. Anyways, so, but yeah, tapping into this energy, I feel like, you know, this could be your own ascension, you coming into yourself, and embracing your goddess, your godhood, kind of growing up. In some way, your inner child is affecting you though this week, or a child in some form. So we have release your ex, and what was that? Engagement. Interesting. Okay, the time has come to clear your energy is what it says at the bottom of release your ex. So to be honest, you guys, maybe your ex is this childish kind of energy kind of permeating in your life, and that's the energy that's affecting you because you're wanting to take care of your ex, but they're just not growing up, you know, not at the rate that you are or the rate that you need them to be, and it's kind of like a problem. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Ooh, yeah, honestly, I'm getting a lot of friction here for some of you guys. It's hard for some of you to release like an old energy, even if it's just literally energetically, but it's like the universe is trying to bring in some new energy for you that's an ascension, like something more. So if you've just, you know, had situationships from here, this is an actual relationship, someone committing. If you've only had short-term things, this is long-term. If you've had long-term, like an actual engagement, you know. I definitely get an energy, group 2, though, that the universe is trying to kind of level up your dating life, but I'm seeing someone get in the way. We have to pay attention to the red flags. At the bottom of this card, it says the signs are cautioning you. So tapping into this energy, I feel like you guys are getting different signs and signals that something just isn't in alignment in some way. Most of you guys, honestly, I feel like I already know what this is from what we've talked about, from what I've described. I feel like you already know. These cards are so hard to shuffle. What this is in your life. That's better. let's see. What does group 2 need to know about this week? What is going on for group 2? What do they need to know? What are their messages? Ooh. I usually don't take them, but I really feel like there's messages for you here. Yeah, you guys, and that's so funny because I was getting this energy from group 1 a little bit as well. So we got Santa Muerte in reverse and then the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost like confirmation that the growth that can be experienced with someone is kind of reached its ending here. Santa Muerte in reverse, though, someone's getting in the way of you being able to expand, or you're hanging on to something that doesn't have any more expansion to it. For those of you who are in relationships, I don't feel like well, honestly, I do. Honestly, I do feel like this message is pretty clearly, it's a pretty clear message, you know, that maybe, see, but I don't feel that way. Honestly, for those of you who are in relationships, I think you're trying to grow as people together and still kind of keep the relationship together as well, and that's been a struggle as of late. Like, you guys have gone through your own ascensions, you've learned each other deeper, and then you've learned yourself deeper, and it's like, we still love each other, but at the same time there's this weird energy around us where it just doesn't make as much sense anymore. I don't feel like for some of you guys, you want to break. For some of you guys, I'm trying to find a solution. I'm like so solution oriented as a person that it annoys me not to get at least one thing I can tell you. I feel like we just need to, but honestly, it's a struggle for me, as you guys can clearly see, because I want to tell you, okay, you just need to break through that next barrier, but I feel like you guys have broken through a lot of barriers and you need a break, but you don't want to be apart. So just know that I feel you. That's all I can do, is just like, I hope you can understand that I feel what you're going through, and we're gonna have to work through it together, because I don't even know. King of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So there's definitely a surrender that needs to happen here. And King of Wands in reverse, that's some of the same energy I was getting for group 1. You're just going to have to surrender at this point. You can't force this, you know, to work out with your masculine energy. That's not going to work. A masculine energy also can't lead the situation. It needs to be very harmonious. Your masculine and feminine energy between yourself is going to have to be balanced, you know, your mind and your heart, in order to release this X, if that's your thing that you're going through this week, or if, like I said, you're in a relationship, you know, trying to find some sort of balance. For those of you in relationships, I don't know. We got the Six of Swords and the Hermit. So honestly, I guess the best thing would maybe be time apart, only because that Hermit energy is really a moment of self-reflection, and Six of Swords lets me know we're kind of limited here on space. I just feel like an energy of you guys wanting to break free, but it's almost like you want to break free so you can go down an old timeline, which at an older version of your life was fun for you. So hard to make this make sense. Like, maybe, you know, nowadays you like to read and that's your thing, so instead of having a free moment so you can like really read with a good book, feeling free for you is kind of slipping back into old patterns and like going out and like wanting to just be around random people that you don't even like anymore. Like, I don't know. Ugh. This group is really interesting energy. Listen, we got the Judgment and the Ten of Cups. So just know that, you know, honestly, good things are coming towards you. Your perfect version of, like, wholeness and relationships. You're getting what you've put in. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse. So it lets me know that the universe is really kind of backing this and leading this into your life. But honestly, if I had to sum up this weird energy kind of group, I would just say, you know, surrender. Because, I mean, that's the best thing I feel you guys can do, honestly. Yeah, we got the white raven spirit. Trust in the magic. The buffalo spirit. Beautiful, beautiful. And the pig spirit. Good, good, good. Yeah, trust in the magic. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide, and the pig spirit, use your mind wisely. So make sure you're balancing your energy this week, just trying to get by. Because honestly, group 2, there was no way I could sugarcoat the energy around you. It's chaotic, it's hectic, it can be a little scary, it can feel, you know, foggy and unclear. I couldn't even explain it, you know? So just do your very best to get by this week. Honestly, that's your message from me. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please. I'm now on Patreon. Check that out in the description below. I post my personal spells, do collective spreads, all sorts of stuff on there. And subscribe to my channel. And yeah, you guys, that was your message, and I'll see you later. All right, group 3 with the white stone, and let's get right into it. What's going on in terms of love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is healing family issues. At the bottom of this one, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I feel like you guys have gone through like the whole thing here. Like honestly, it feels like a 360 because it feels like you're back kind of where you started in the sense that you've had your ascension, you understand yourself, you've accepted yourself for who you are, you know, beyond what your parents kind of wanted you to be or how they were even as parents. And now you're back in the space where it's like, okay, you know what? I know so much, or I am such an empathetic being at this point that I understand that, you know, parenting is hard. And it's like a struggle for you guys, but I feel like this week you're accepting your parents and understanding that they're just people just like you are. And it's this whole thing where it feels like your ascension kind of helped you understand, you know, that it's honestly a choice. It's a choice to ascend. It's a choice to do better. And maybe they didn't, but you're kind of being faced with forgiving them, you know, for their shortcomings and who they've been to you and as people. Pay attention to the red flags and free yourself. Just know this is for your benefit though. Okay? At the bottom of free yourself, it's not so you can have a kumbaya moment with your parents or your family or your loved ones, people that you're close with. And this does affect your love life, because if you have that block or that, you know, you can't extend your love any farther than that, it's definitely going to reflect in relationships. It's time to take back control of your life, is what it says at the bottom of free yourself. And that's definitely the energy that I get for you guys as well. This is for you. Like I said, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So just be mindful and careful of how this conversation goes or how you go about forgiving your parents. It's honestly something that can be done within. You don't even have to talk to them. It's nice to if you have that ability, but you know, you don't always have the ability to talk things through with people, and people aren't always ready to take accountability when you're ready to hear it. So there's that. But yeah, you guys, the signs are cautioning you. I feel like it's important to be mindful about how you approach the situation, because you do have to understand that people are still people. And sometimes when you think about the past and you start going through the forgiveness, you start remembering the past, and you may end up like angry again, and then right back at, you know, in the middle, you know, when you're already kind of at the completion point. We have flirt and heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, it's funny because I didn't even see that card and I picked up on a conversation, but honestly, discuss your feelings with each other is what it says at the bottom of that card. So it's definitely time to have a discussion with someone. Honestly, if you were, say you're like a divine feminine and you have a divine masculine, but you guys just didn't end up working out, that would still in a way be addressing a father figure, because that was someone who would have been, you know, the divine masculine energy in your home, in your family. So it doesn't have to be a parent or like a family member. It can also be a partner you're having a conversation with, but definitely, you know, someone who kind of played a big role in you kind of either having your ascension or growing up, whatever part of your timeline. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So the universe is kind of like, listen, this is going to be hard, but after this point, things will get a little fun to kind of give you like a breather, a little refresher. So I don't know, I guess that's just like a sweetener of some sort. The Wheel of Fortune came out. I've been getting a lot of major arcana today from these cards. A lot of big things happening the end of this year. And I've been getting a lot of weird energy, like in terms of masculine energy. Like I almost want to do a spread on that and see what's up with masculine energy, because I've been getting some interesting vibes from divine masculines lately. Yeah, this is definitely progress. We have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands here. So I feel a lot of passion on your end, you guys. I feel like, you know, this is going to be a week where you're going to have a hard conversation, but be careful about it, because you guys really, you know what you want at this point, or you know who you are, and you just want to get that out. Like you just want other people to know what it is you feel and what you will and will not accept in the future. But it's just like there's such an important message for you guys, group 3, to make sure that when you have this conversation, or when you start to go through these memories and things like that and remember what has happened on this timeline, that you really keep yourself centered so that you don't kind of spiral out, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Emperor in reverse. So if you guys are too much in your own masculine energy, I don't feel like, you know, that'll have a good effect this week. I feel like it's best for you guys to be balanced in your energy and your masculine and your feminine, so that you have the conversation, say everything you need to say, you know, but at the same time, you're still that nurturing, warm energy who's understanding. You may want to even, you know, be a little detached from the situation. We got 2 2s here, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, also in reverse. So I feel like this is just the main focus on this week. I know you're wanting to speed probably to the finish line and just get to that flirty energy where the universe is sending you new offers and a new bae and all of that. But that'll come with time. Just try to focus on one thing at a time this week and really just slay the dragon. Make a checklist if you need to. Wednesday, I'm going to talk to old biscuit head boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make a list. There's these, we got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse. So yeah, definitely a decision that needs to be made this week, a conversation that needs to happen. Oh, I'm tapping into the energy of someone who's irritated that you have to have this conversation either with your parents or an old partner, because King of Pentacles, it feels like they're getting away with the treasure. Like you can see the possibility you guys had with this person. You could see as you're growing into an adult, your parents did not have to treat you the way that they did, like when you were a kid, or they didn't have to parent you that way, or this person didn't have to give up or do whatever that they did that kept you guys from being able to be great. Like I was saying before, for those of you with that divine masculine feminine dynamic, like it is rather annoying and irritating. It's a trigger. It's a trigger. Honestly, I feel like this week is a test for you guys. Pig spirit, hog spirit, and the bobcat spirit. At the bottom of the bobcat spirit card, it says life is a mystery. So you guys really do not try to, like, don't get hung up as best as you can. Try your best not to get hung up on details of the past and what has happened and who's getting off what kind of way, because the universe is going to bless you, period. And we don't have the spiritual budget to focus on someone else getting their karma right now, because honestly, I don't know if I'll maybe do a spread on this or not, but I've been feeling these shifts in energy, and I was talking to group 1 and I was like, I don't want to worry you guys, but the energy for them was like really crazy. And I'm like, listen, I really feel like something's going to happen. I feel like a lot of us are in a time crunch to get on certain timelines and do certain things. And I don't want to scare anyone, but these things feel time sensitive. So honestly, just do what you're being guided to do this week, group 3. Just don't resist. Surrender has been like an overwhelming theme. And like I said, I'm getting all this weird energy with masculine energy. I don't know. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. I think group 1 got this too. If not, it was group 2. But anyways, hog spirit, let spirit be your guide. So yeah, definitely this is the week to surrender. This is the week to do what the universe is guiding you to do. And if it's guiding you to have a conversation and not to blow up, and to really use all of the tools that you've got along this journey of ascension to keep yourself from freaking out or having, you know, an emotional kind of episode, you know, throughout all of this, because this is hard work, you guys. You're definitely gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to be strong this week, okay, because it matters. So yeah, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And I'm also on Patreon. Check that out in the description below. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, pick a cards, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, that was your spread. I'll see you in the next one. All right, group 4 with the Yellowstone, and let's get right into it. What's going on in terms of love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is you deserve love. And at the bottom of this card, it says you are lovable. And that is just so absolutely true. So let's expand on this energy, see what else is up for you guys. Almost every almost every pile has got that card. All right, so we got release your ex, children, and stay optimistic about your love life. Let's start with stay optimistic about your love life, because honestly, this card resonates with me. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance is what it says at the bottom of this card. And this has just been such a hard thing for a lot of people, from my private readings to readings I do on myself, just checking in with my own energy in these collective readings. It's a really hard thing nowadays, seemingly. To stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance is what it says at the bottom of that card. And I'm definitely seeing that for you guys. I want to jump into this juicy energy first. It is safe for you to love and getting to know each other. So I feel like group 4, you guys, how does it feel to be God's favorite? Like, you guys are the lucky ones actually getting some sort of like something happening in your love life. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's what it says at the bottom of getting to know each other. So I feel like you guys are getting to know someone. And then it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which of course is love. So the universe is really asking you to open your heart, you know, to receive this love that it's about to bestow upon you. And I feel like this is a part of that process. So now let's get back to these. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Get that old person out of your mind, or that old version of a person out of your mind, because someone's either coming back or someone new is coming in. And they're really here to wow you, impress you, and I feel like they're ready. So be open to the offers that you get this week, or the offer. Children, your love life is being affected by children is what it says at the bottom of that card. So to be honest, you may have like I was saying before, an older version of someone kind of stuck in your mind, but they were a kid back then, you know, you guys were in school, or why is that in my head? She was a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. What? But anyways, I don't know why that came in my head all of a sudden, but yeah, tapping into this energy, you guys, I feel like someone's coming in, and they're not for your good in the sense that they're here to teach you a lesson. They're like good for you. So the universe is definitely urging you to open your heart. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep this one too. It's interesting. Yeah, definitely a need to walk away from, oh my goodness, I've been getting so much major arcana today from this deck, Santa Muerte deck, tarot deck. Any other messages for group 4? Oof, didn't mean to pull those, but I will take them. Okay, so it's interesting because we have the Devil card and it came out sideways here. So it's going to be very important for you guys not to fall into temptation. And honestly, the temptation may be to judge a book by its cover and to finesse yourself out of a blessing. And that Devil energy is only going to come up right when there's something really good that's about to come through for you guys. We have the Fool in reverse. Honestly, I don't see you surrendering to this karmic justice. We got the Justice card. We also have the Hermit card. So I don't necessarily honestly see you guys surrendering to this justice energy, which in your case is a really good thing. It feels like you guys are kind of like not wanting to be a fool in this situation, but the Fool in the tarot deck is not how we use it, you know, when we speak to people in society. Tapping into the energy, the Fool is a very good thing, first of all, in the tarot deck. So honestly, I feel like you guys just don't want to get played. You don't want to end up on the same path that you were in at some point again. We got the Six of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Cups here. So I feel like you guys want to move on. You want to move into a new direction, and that's fair. Definitely fair. I mean, I can't really argue with that. It's fair, you know. I feel like you guys just want to move on for the sake of moving on, but I'll say, you know, allow this person to show you who they are today, because I'm feeling like the person coming through this week is having a benefit to add to your life, and the universe isn't gonna like put all this energy around you to kind of stick around if there's just nothing for you here. We have Temperance and the Queen of Wands. So at the bare minimum from this person, you can have a heart-to-heart conversation with them, and you can discuss what has happened in the past and kind of be able to fully kind of move on from that. But there's definitely some balance that's happening this week. All these cards wanted to come out here. Definitely feel like, yeah. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Okay, so we have anger, ascension, and reunion of souls. So like I was saying before, I definitely feel like someone is coming back through, someone's coming back around from the past here with that reunion of souls energy. But some of you guys can't get over the anger or the hurt that this person had caused. And even though it kind of feels good for this person to come back, so you can finally just have that, you know, moment of at least feeling like, I don't know, you know, you weren't denied or something along those lines. It's still kind of hard for you. It's still kind of hard for you to let this person back in. But honestly, I feel like they've gone through an ascension, and so have you, and they're asking for a second chance. And at the end of the day, we always have free will. So if you do choose to deny this person, this is not your last, you know, chance at love or anything like that. But I do feel like there's something to be gained from the situation. And again, I'm not feeling like it's just another lesson. We have honoring your energy, ancient wisdom, and sensual energy. So I feel like there's a very passionate energy about this person. You may be, you know, sensually attracted to them, just kind of wanting to be intimate with this person. But make sure you honor your energy, and maybe you guys honor your energy now, and that's why you're kind of salty that this person is back, because it's like, you didn't respect me back then. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but did you okay, let's see. We have the giraffe, the buffalo, and the squirrel. At the bottom of the squirrel spirit, it says, believe in yourself. At the bottom of the giraffe, it says, see the bigger picture. Yeah, like I was saying before, I definitely feel like there's something happening in the grand scheme of things with this person. And I'm very curious about it, because it didn't... Ton of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you guys. I really would see what this person has to say. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Spider spirit, moth spirit, and the whale spirit. Bottom of the moth spirit, it says surrender now. That's definitely been a week. That's definitely been a collective energy for this entire week for everyone. I have talked about surrender for every pile. Whale spirit, trust in the great mystery. So even though the situation maybe makes you a bit uncomfortable, the universe is really calling you to open up, okay? Spider spirit, make your dreams real is what it says at the bottom of this card. And I feel like in some way and somehow, if you trust the situation, what you want, you will achieve from it, okay? So yeah, that was your message. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Patreon. Check me out there. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, pick a cards, all sorts of stuff on there. And yeah, that was your message. Be careful what you wish for. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.